Now, if you're someone that works from home, or maybe you spend a great amount of time on the laptop or a computer, you probably realize how quickly it is to get tightness in your neck, tightness in your shoulders, and specifically because of the postures that we're put in when we're performing these activities. A lot of us don't realize how much effects that has on our bodies until we start having pain, until we start having stiffness or discomfort. So today I wanted to share with you a simple routine that I use when I'm working at my desk at home. And this is a great way that you can release tension in the neck, release tension in the shoulders and the upper back. So you'll be sitting down in an office chair, and the first thing we're going to focus on is our neck. Okay, that is a common area that often gets very stiff and tight, especially since most of us are looking down at a screen and we're kind of bent over in this posture here. So we're trying to work on stretches that are going to help loosen up those muscles and release some tension in the neck. One of my favorites that I like to start off with is the levator scap stretch. This is a smaller muscle that attaches at the top of the neck and then goes down into the shoulder blade. And obviously with these stretches, you're going to do both sides, and you can hold from 20 to 30 seconds with each. But basically you're going to use one hand to kind of grab a hold of the bottom of the chair. And now I'm using the opposite hand to grab a hold at the top of the head, okay? So now all I'm gonna think about is looking down towards my armpit, and I'm going to feel this pulling sensation all the way down the back of the shoulder blade as well as the neck. And when I'm working on the neck stretches specifically, I like to just take a couple deep breaths to release that tension and then relax. And each time I'm trying to basically look down towards my armpit, and I'm using leverage from my hand to pull the head downward. Like I said, you're gonna feel that stretch back that way. Another variation is now you can focus on more of the upper trap muscle, okay, which attaches up here, and a lot of your scalenes on the side of your neck. And instead of looking down, now you're gonna look straight, and now you're gonna bring your head to the side. So now I'm focusing on ear to shoulder here. And with a little bit of pressure, you don't need a lot, just a little bit of pressure of just side bending, feeling the pulling down the left side of my neck. And you would obviously do this on the other side as well. The next stretch for the neck that's just super simple is now working on the front, which is our sternocleidomastoid. I know it sounds like a long word for that specific muscle, but it connects to the jaw and into the collarbone. And that often gets tight as well. So now we're going to focus on side bending, and now you're just going to rotate your head up towards the ceiling. Okay, I'll show you that one more time. We're going to bring our right ear to the shoulder, and then we're going to rotate our head up towards the ceiling. What you should feel is that front of the neck muscle now starting to stretch out. And you don't really need to force it or pull your head back with this one. This one is very easily done by just the rotation and the mechanics of your neck, and you can hang out there for 20 to 30 seconds there. After I've loosened up my neck, then I like to kind of move on to the shoulders and the upper back, because we're constantly rounded like this. So one of the easiest way that I can address the tightness around the shoulders is this butterfly stretch. This is one of my favorites. I'll grab a hold of the back of my neck, and I basically pull my elbows back, working on looking upward. So my fingers are kind of supporting the neck as I extend, because we're constantly rounded and flexed over. This is basically putting us in that opposite position where we're opening things up, pulling my elbows back. Okay, that's a great way to open up the chest. Then after I've kind of opened up the chest there, I like to take the shoulder and I'll come across the body here. This is a great way to loosen up the posterior capsule of the shoulder. This is an area that really gets stiff if you are spending a lot of time with your arms in this position here, internally rotated. So I'll usually go grabbing a hold of the elbow, bringing my arm across the body, trying to still face forward while I do this. I'll go 20 to 30 seconds on this side, and then I'll go ahead and switch to the other side and then do 20 to 30 seconds on this side. Now, many of those are all stretches actually, and another good stretch but also strengthening exercise that I'll go over is this W exercise. Now, The W exercise is basically with your arms. You're making a W with your body. If you looked at me from behind, my arms raising up and my back would show like a W. And what this is doing is helping to activate and work all of the muscles of the upper back. They are constantly stretched and they're in a lengthened position when we're here in these positions. So one way that you can give yourself a postural check or a postural awareness is by working on this W. You can perform anywhere from 8 to 10 reps at a time. It doesn't take much to do these exercises. And what you're going to do now is you're going to tuck those elbows down at your side and you're going to turn those thumbs outward. Okay, they're not forward, they're outward like this. And now all you're going to do is think about keeping your elbows close to your side, and you're going to pull those shoulder blades back. You're going to feel all of those scapular muscles working, and you're trying to point your thumbs backward. So if you saw me from the back with my body, I'm making a W, and then you're going to relax. And you can feel yourself. This will show you what your normal posture feels like and what the posture that we want to focus on throughout the day so that we can limit any stiffness or pain that comes from these bad postures that we're in. Okay, so that's an easy morning routine or afternoon routine that you can do during your breaks, especially if you spend a lot of time typing. And if you found this video helpful, please do me a favor and give this video a like and a thumbs up. And if you want more stretches or more tips on how you can take care of your body while at work, make sure to check out the video I made here. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.